Hey everyone, I didn't know if I was going to do a video about this, but you know, I've been playing for 7 years, so I might as well chip in my 2 cents. I'm not going to go on about like where the game went wrong. What's the point of that? Everything's been said, but I'll just kind of talk about my memories and my high points. You know, I played it for 7 years, but I pretty much played quite casually up until the MV period. Even then, everyone knows I was a big copier, so I owe Sinzar a lot. I copied, most of the copies I did were his clears. I wouldn't get remotely nearly any of the rank ones I did, the clash clears, etc. without his help, so he's been a big help to me and, well, the whole community in general. So what do I want to talk about? Well, we got Arena first. Only 2 overriding memories of that one. If you all remember the guy Nomo, I remember that guy. Arena Cancer guy. And he would always be ranked near the top, so if you took Arena seriously, you inevitably ran into him and his annoying teams. We eventually learnt how to deal with him, and I think maybe he got bored of the game once people learnt to deal with his annoying teams, so maybe that's why he quit, maybe he just got bored. And then the other overriding memory of Arena is how Robot DA was always top of the pile, and you get newbies come in, get their quick arena ranks because they get quick rank ups, and he'd challenge them to go further, even though he can just outspend them and easily get rank 1, but he would just troll them, so that was always fun. Not much to say about Raid, not much to say about Iron World, generic stuff. That's just story. Best season, probably season 2, I reckon. That had the best about it. Season 3 was technically a low point, but I like Bruce. Bruce is actually one of my favorite characters, and season 4 was very strong. It just kind of dragged on a lot. Tyvis is a great character though. Rain's a great character, and so is Laswell, to be fair. I want to talk about my units, my favorite units. One that I know I've gone on about a lot, I've probably annoyed a lot of people on the Discord, Myra. Let's bring her up. Ugh, MV filter. There she is. Oh, I guess I've chucked my fully leveled one into reserves. Let's do this properly. Yeah, well, loads of ones, but there's the one I use. Now, I'd like to explain what the whole deal with Myra is. I'm not obsessed with her or anything. I just like Just Bright. I like her animations, and I have a lot of nostalgia. This is going to be weird to say, considering I said that I just played the 7-star era, the 5-star era, up until MV quite casually. But I have a lot of nostalgia of Myra. I remember using her a lot. She was a great support and healer, and I think I kept using her until I think Rena probably replaced her, maybe even Lotus Mage Fina. But that's largely why I kind of liked her. And the whole reason for voting for her in the popularity contest is the whole idea that I thought she'd make a great support unit if she got made one. And, it's a shame out of the top 5, she was the only one to not get an MV in the end. Although, I think it's fair to say about these rumours, I got secondhand information about it, and it's probably quite accurate, because it usually was, that there was a Myra unit in the works, and she kind of got scrapped when end of service was agreed upon. So that's really, really sad. As for other units I was a fan of, well, there's obviously Esther. Even, every version of Esther's been great. Bunny Girl, always number 1. Then we've got Hyo, great unit, again in 5-star, and then in MV, both Esther and Hyo are great. MV Plus was an interesting era. We didn't really see much of that, and it would have been nice to get some of the MV Plus upgrades, but we never got those. Another great unit I loved using, got use out of, is crossover unit Lara Croft. She was amazing. Great, Fire Imperiler, great breaker. Another crossover unit who's great, Aya Brea. Never played the... Oh god, Ayaka's snuck in there. Ayabrea. Never played the Parasite Eve series, but she was a great unit to use. A lot of fun with her. Amazing unit. Yeah. It's sad to see the game go. And it's funny, the last... let me get it up. The last... the last daily 10 summon... let me just pull it up on screen here if I can. Not amazing with OBS. Put it up on my bright monitor, I believe. There we go. That was my last last pull. Let's shrink this down a bit if I can. Nah, screw it. Let's just leave it. There we go. There she is, Myra. Oh dear. Alright, let's get that back. So, we go back. There's not really much else for me to talk about. I'm gonna miss this game. I've been playing, you know, I've been playing it non-stop for 7 years, and now it's just gonna be gone. It's gonna be weird, you know. It's gonna go tomorrow, and then it's gonna be my birthday the next day, and it's just gonna be weird. But you know, thank you everyone for playing. You know, I know I'm probably annoyed some people in the Discord community, but you know, I've been glad to be a part of it. It was great to be on Sinzar News videos. And even though it's a gacha game, you know, I had a lot of fun playing this. And it's going to be sad to see it go. I continue in JP. You know, it's similar, but it's not quite the same. I'll pop my friend code in the description if anyone wants to add me. And on to the next adventure, I suppose. And all we'll have is the memories. I had Premium Yuna's card as my background because it's one of my favourite songs, but it's also very fitting for kind of what's happening. So I guess this ends up being my final FFBE global video. Thanks for anyone who watched my pool videos, and maybe I'll see you again in another game. Bye.